Oh, wow. Hello. I was just getting ready to turn on my microphone and stuff. There's a Clover raid coming in. Blueberry Brown. Hello. 10-minute timer. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and jump over. Yeah, it's Clover. Woo. And now we're going to do game time. Hooray! We got a new follow. How's it going, everyone? I'm the LumbleHumberJack. Pumpkin with a PhD. And I've got, like, I think I have a button for this. Yeah, I've got a long neck. And it's great. Oh, so many things. You're all too kind. You're all too kind. How's it going, everyone? Neck extension. Everybody should get a neck extension. It's the new way of the world. But yes, we're going to play some Fire Emblem today, and so many things about the stream have gotten updated. If you're not a member of the Discord, look at the pinned comment, join the Discord, join a faction, and start earning points for your team. You can see points in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. We've got three different types of schools. One of them is magical, the arcane faction. And then there's the zoologists that are studying animals and stuff. And then we've got the record keepers, the narrative chronologists. And those are the three factions in brief. You can join a faction and earn points for your faction by playing games in the Discord or redeeming the daily attendance point reward during streams and stuff. Hey, and Especially's here. How's it going? But yeah, so many fun things going on, and we've updated the stream with new Tangia interactions. We're trying this out. We'll see how it goes. You might see a little button on screen somewhere that you can click for some fun stream interactions. I think you can even place the different memes on different places on the screen and stuff. We're trying it out. It's been pretty cool. There's like a TTS thing in there, so go ahead and give that a try if you want. So many fun things going on. I hope you enjoyed your Silk Song, Clover. It's a very, very fun game. Very fun. Very difficult, if you noticed. It's a lot more difficult than Hollow Knight was. Hollow Knight feels like the tutorial for Silk Song, in kind of the same way that Dark Souls 2 was a tutorial for Bloodborne. It's so much faster of a game. It's wildly difficult in my opinion, but very fun. Very, very fun. All right. Let's jump into the game. We're going to chill today. It's going to be nice coming out of that Clover stream, the high energy Metroidvania nail biting adventure. We're just gonna relax with some RPG now. It's time for RPGs. Gonna play some Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Very classic Fire Emblem game. Probably maybe it's kind of tied for my favorite with the sequel, Radiant Dawn. High energy Silk Song to nice chill vibes. You know it. You know it. That's what we do. We're on chapter 11. Blood runs red. So maybe this isn't going to quite be as chill as I was hoping if the name of this chapter is Blood Runs Red. But we're going to find out. We're going to do some voice acting, all that fun stuff. It's going to be great. Oh, right. So last we left our heroes, they had made it to Gallia, but then the king, so our country went down in a war, and it was very sad. We escaped to the nearby kingdom of Gallia, led by one of the beast tribes. They can't help us though for political reasons, so we had to go back north. And we're looking for a boat so that we can sail around Gallia to another country that can hopefully take us in. So that's what we got to do now. We got to secure a boat. And Ranulf is one of the guys from Gallia that's going with us. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business. Why aren't they worried about Dayan? About the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dayan's army hasn't come this far, and so life goes on as before. Dayan's plan is to seize the capital, and then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dayan have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet, even I know that this peace will not last. When we met Dayan forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. Oh, Lord! That's such a true sentence. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. Ugh. The writing. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness so long as it does not touch them or their kin. Woof. They bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves, and then they will cast their eyes towards heaven in thanks while their neighbors lie dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Dayan army darkens their doorstep, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. Dude, Soren is so hard. He's like, all logic, no feeling. And our boy Ike is our main character. He's clearly struggling with some of the realities of war here. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this, something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never noticed the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I've got to see a man about a ship. While I'm gone, why don't you get supplies squared away? I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Run off, I'll go with you. No, that's all right. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know? I know that, but what is it to Tanya? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary Laguz wandering around a Bayork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering Laguz cause concern? Well, it shouldn't be a cause, but... Do you remember what King Cagnus told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken roots in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and other such horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too. Don't mess anything up. So, we got a bunch of new allies last time because we raided a prison and freed some soldiers. So we got Braum, Kieran, Nephany, and Volk. We also spent a good amount of gold on picking locks. Volk is a thief and he charges us for every lock that he picks. It's pretty great. All right, there's like a little bit of... Let's just check and make sure everybody's... items are what they should be. We'll deposit things. Okay. In particular, we're gonna want to use our new character, Nephany. She's a soldier. She's great. We love Nephany. We're gonna fit her up with some weapons. And we might end up giving her some stat items too. It'll just depend on how things go. We're gonna give her a lance. That'll hopefully last her a while. So she's good now. We're gonna give her a couple of levels to get caught up. People are generally, aside from Ike, who is level capped right now, we've got people around like level 12-ish. So we would like to get Nephany a handful of levels here. Like 2 or 3. Not a great level up, not a great start to our level up journey, but hopefully she'll get a couple of good ones here. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. She ends up being a beast for like strength and speed, so that's always good. Yeah, okay. I feel better now. She'll be fine. We want to give Rolf a little bit of love here. Rolf can be a good archer, but we gotta level him up. It's kind of the reality of the situation here. Honestly, we might just pump like all the rest of our XP into him, because we need to start using him. But he's got to be survivable enough for us to actually put on the field. Right now he's kind of not. He's got a lot of 6s in his stat block right now. I'd like to see some 10s, you know? Okay. That's good for now. We'll leave him at level 7. Ranged units have a little bit more flexibility and that sort of thing. Ooh, there's like a lot of story-related things here. Let's talk to the 3-star one, because this is kind of important. Alright, Vigilante. Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. Are you a traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I've got a proposition for you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh, really? That's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Haha, cautious to the end. I like that. Well, just in case, I want to give you this. What is this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would, har har. Really? You're giving me a sword? Are you sure? Well, there is one condition. Once you've finished your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. Oh, that's not great. He just gave us a Laguz slaying sword. A sword that specifically does more damage to people that aren't Beorc. So that's not great. Hey there, traveler. Do you have everything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find some of the best deals in town. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, that sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem. You can ask me anything, especially if it's about my low prices. What do the townspeople think of Dayan? You knew that they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know. And honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they tried to raise our taxes or something, you'd better believe we'd protest, but otherwise... I mean, take the King of Dan. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were ever invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If our country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen? Now that scares me. Ugh. Ike ... is the right response. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. Walk out of his shop. He's not worth working with. All these people that don't like Gallia. Strong themes of learning to accept all types of people in this game. What's up with Alencia? Princess. My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? It's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside of the Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything is so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. We care about Neffany. Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Neffany? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. You know, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know, can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. That? Oh no, that's a habit. Just the way I talk. I'm just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. All right, I'll see you later. Right then. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what happens in this sleepy little port town, shall we? Certainly nothing's gonna happen. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's gonna be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I've got my sword, I'm always ready. A sword? That's it? If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. As for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. Is it? Yes, very much so. Tee-hee-hee? Princesses. I don't think I'll ever understand them. What's going on? Why all the excitement? My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. And this is not happy music. That's... Attention, citizens. We've received reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Dayan army will blockade all ports of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail. Mike, Dayan troops have... I know. I just watched the cutscene. All we can do is move towards the dock and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Ranulf, over here. Whew, things are sure heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him, and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benyon. Ranulf, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dayan's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. No, pardon me. Ah! Eek! Subhuman! Blast. It's true. A subhuman. How dare you come prowling around here? Beast! You stinking subhumans need to learn your place. Human towns are too good for you. All of these people. Ew, it's so hairy. Go on, scat. Dang. That's right, Ike. Dang is the right response. This isn't good. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. What? No, we have to help Ranulph. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dayan troops. That's why we have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine. Leave him. Ranulph is strong, even stronger than me. It is all right. Ranulph has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait! Idiot human. Stop! Get out of my way. Get your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend of this monster. I saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Dayan troops are searching for. You there, Dayan soldier, ho! There's some suspicious folk over here. Huh? That way, hurry! Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dayan. And now you're gonna cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what's got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, we'll take flesh and blood Dayan subhumans over some fanged subhuman freak. Yeah. At least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. You people are insane. Thank you, Ike. These people are absolutely insane. And now we have to fight. Oh, it's the vigilante guy. Who could have known? Where's that subhuman everyone was screaming about? Huzzah! The Toha vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dayan army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. Har! If you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike. Ranulph, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool is gonna lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ah, Ike. What would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I can't jeopardize that by harming these people no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country? Even if they're citizens of Crimea after all? Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Ike, listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself, so... Let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the Dayan pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, and get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone on his boat. Is that it? Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. All right, I'll play along, but mark my words. If they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Tazania, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. So there's something in this map about, like... We have to, like, avoid the vigilantes. Let's take a look. So... Plenty of Dayan soldiers, like, right behind us. And all around. This thief is going to do something. He's going to steal something. We've got to get up here to take out Makoya. And get onto the ship. Now, it would be simple if we could go north. But I believe that we're... Oh, no, wait. Zyhark. Uh-huh. So, this is a guy with a portrait. We might be able to recruit him. So we're going to have to think about that as well. I feel like there's bonus XP for not beating up the vigilantes, but I think we're just going to anyways. Not gonna lie. I think that is likely a thing that we're just gonna do. This is ranged there. Okay. So we gotta recruit him somehow. Let's take a look at the units that we're allowed to bring with us. Oh, we get a good number of units here. We get Kieran and Brahm. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's give him some lances. And we'll give Kieran a couple of axes. Somehow or another, we're gonna need to go north. I'd like to visit the houses as well, because sometimes you can get good items from that. So maybe we'll have 3 people go north. Everybody else can break to the west. So we have to think about who might we be able to recruit that guy with. So let's send Catwoman, Laith. We'll put Neffany up there. Maybe Oscar and Ike. Boyd, Kieran, and Ike can deal with these 3 soldiers down here, and everybody else can go to the left. That's about as good as a battle plan as we're gonna get, I think. I don't know. I don't remember who. I know we can recruit Zyhark, but I do not remember who we have to talk to him with. So we're just gonna throw some people at the wall and hope someone sticks, you know? I doubt Neffany is gonna be able to, like, one-shot him, so let's give it a go. Listen to me. Do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town. Arrest anyone suspicious. General Makoya. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me. Are you the commander of these forces? I am. And who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience, however. We are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Binyan Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dayan rules, such Binyan papers are worth nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship await. I see. So be it. You there, soldier! Sir. Strengthen the watch on this ship. That man is up to something. I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. Now then, where is our special guest? Oh! This guy.
I'm right here, General Makoya.
Oh, Sir Black Knight. I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report.
There are no problems whatsoever. I've nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance, until now they literally throw wide their gates at the first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge.
As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight.
Thank you for your understanding.
This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now?
Yes, as to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked and the captives freed. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence report, their trail led here.
I see.
The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location.
Do you require my assistance?
I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint so that they may be allowed some entertainment.
As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose, and may their blades run red with glory.
Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. Well, that's great. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. Oh, fun. So that bot doesn't quite work like I want it to. Anyways. As for me, I'll play a game of cat and mouse with these Dayan fools. The Gallia subhuman. After him, don't let him get away. Everyone, move out for the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. Yeah, I am quite literally not going to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group. Because I want to recruit Zyhark. Alright, well, let's get this started. So, we're gonna attack this dude. Try to deal some damage. And we can finish him off with Rolf. Easy. We'll let Kieran take out this guy. And by take out, I mean leave with 1 HP. How merciful. Thankfully, Marcia can finish him off. We're gonna set Nephany right here as a kind of wall. Same thing with our boy. We'll let Laith take out the last guy. That covers our back, hopefully. And Ike is going to start walking off north on his own. Although we might need Ike to talk to Zyhark. I don't know. I don't remember. So many things. Go hide in this bush mist. Who is next? Perhaps we can take out people from the south like this? Yeah, good crit, Titania. Excellent showing. there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. And they'll kill you as soon as they look at you. Where are they? They're over there. Cunning beasts, we're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. Ah, I like that guy. Came to our little town just for a chance to hunt subhumans. No, I don't think that's it. I think we're gonna need to talk to him with Lath. Yeah, go Neffany. I mean, it's just a level 1 guy, but still. There's probably bonus XP for, like, not fighting the vigilantes or something. But who can be bothered? We're having trouble just clearing these missions without someone dying. Let's hope. We're hoping that Zyhark isn't going to move. Hey, what's up, Extra Odyssey? Yeah, we're hoping Zyhark isn't going to... Oh, Zyhark moved. Okay. I bear you no ill will, but I must. There are reasons I must fight. Oh, no! Oh my god, he just walks up. The man just walks up and crits our character. Oh, that's so sad. Good lord. And this is why we have to recruit Zyhark. He just walked up and one-shot our new soldier. Okay, so it is talk to him with life. Well, let's try this. How's it going, Extra Odyssey? Things are going great here. Starting the chapter over again. Because someone died turn 1. Ugh. Looks great. I know, right? Isn't it awesome? Going good here. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's going good for someone. We, on the other hand, are struggling so much. Alright, so Ranulf is gonna run off and lead some of the troops with him, but... Jeez, okay. New plan. New plan. New plan. This also might not work. But we're gonna try it anyways. We're gonna put a Laguz unit within reach of Zyhark. And we're gonna see if Zyhark wants to talk to the cat lady. That's our new plan. It seemed like Zyhark wanted to talk to a cat. So we're gonna let Zyhark talk to a cat. If we can. Also, these stats are different. I'm leaving them with more than 1 HP. I don't know exactly how that happens, but... Yeah, we're gonna try it. There's a lot of starting chapters over in this game. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, I don't know. It's just been so... This game is very different from, like, the Game Boy era games, like the Game Boy Color era games, Game Boy Advance. And so, like, movement speed is a lot higher in general. The game is very fast in that regard, like everyone has more movement, and while that's inherently, like, that makes the game interesting, I've been playing the older games, and so coming back to this, and even in, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses, like their newer games, there's not just as much movement tech going on, and so like you can cover ground, but this game, it just always surprises me. And like the bosses move in this game. The bosses move around and like they'll seek out units and stuff, so you can't kind of prepare. They'll wander around. Just this game does a lot of things differently than other games in the series, which I like a lot, but it makes it difficult to. It makes it a very difficult game. And the sequel to this game is, I remember the latter chapters as being insanely difficult, which is wild. Neffany getting a crit right back. I mean, that's what she does. Neffany is one of my favorite units. She's got a really high defense. She's got a shield. Her crit rate is amazing. All right, Zyhark, talk to my cat. Talk to Lath. Don't engage in violence. Look, we've killed all the vigilantes. Yes. Yes. Grr, die, human. Hold on, please. I'm not an enemy to Laguz. Laguz, how do you... I joined with this vigilante group because I knew it would afford me a chance to help you flee. Listen, I'll distract the townspeople. While they're worried about me, you can make good on your escape. I cannot trust the word of a human. I see. Well, if I cut down these vigilantes, will you believe me? Huh? 1, 2, all of them? How many do you want? Just give me the word and I'll start the cutting. Hiss, quiet. Why would you? I want to help you. That's all. I see. You are not an enemy. That much I'll believe. Thank you. Now, you must hurry from this place. No, I cannot flee. I have friends that I must board a ship with. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The Vigilantes and the Daeans want nothing more than to kill Laguz. I am not leaving. I see. If that's your stance, then I've no choice. I will join your group. Don't be ridiculous. What is your name? I'm Lath, but that is a good name. That's beside the point. I'm Zyhark. Well met, Lath. Whoops. I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Hold it! I have not agreed to this. Huzzah! Zyhark has joined our group, and he's amazing. Go get him, buddy! Roar! Good job. The two of you will make a legendary pair. Yep, and we're gonna spank that guy there. I think Lath. So close. We'll send Lath around this direction. We're gonna have Zyhark and Neffany kind of head along this bridge and try to deal with some of these people. Ike is gonna come visit this building where I think the Black Knight is. I think you can talk to the Black Knight in this chapter. I seem to remember that being the case, so we're gonna try to make that happen. Because that's always fun. I'm kind of worried that this thief is gonna like visit this house and destroy it or something. I don't really know. I don't know if that's warranted or not. Let's just run forward. I think Braum can take out this guy. Good. That makes a much safer place for Mist to stand, and we can heal him. Try to get her as much experience as possible. Now this guy, we can't quite take him out. But we can soften him up. And Titania can finish him off, so that's fine. So we're fine there. We'll let Volk... Oh, there's like a lot of people coming this way. Dang. I'm not sure if Volk can... Okay. Let's do some quick math here. Volk sitting on 7 defense. These guys are doing 20 attacks, so they're doing 13 damage per hit. Oh, that's just low. It's just a bit too low. We're worried for Volk's safety here. So we're not super concerned with that guy. He's not going to do much damage. The archers aren't really doing anything. I think all of these guys are going to break their lances on Titania here. Although we didn't give her like a steel weapon or anything, so they should all survive. Which maybe the right play would have been to send somebody else down here too, but it's too late now. Oh, these guys are going after Ike. That's sad. We don't actually want Ike to attract any units now because he's at like the level cap. And there's just not a lot. Ah, see, yeah. He pillaged the house. That's fine. It's sad, but we didn't get there in time. One turn too slow. These games are so unforgiving with their timings on things. Let's just visit this house. Say, aren't you? You are. You're one of those Crimeans that the Dane soldiers are after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. Wait a second. Here, take this with you. Oh, a Draco shield. That's real nice. Let's do this. We're gonna post up like this. There. Perfect. All right, so they're perfectly safe now. Ooh, yeah, Nephany can get at this guy. Although I don't get to attack twice. Zyhark actually can. Oh, that is so much damage, though. That is a terrifyingly large amount of damage. We're gonna see if we can't draw him to attack Zyhark. And we'll also let Leith get these kills. If they target Leith instead, because she can actually benefit from these sorts of things. Alright, we'll have our units push forward otherwise. Poor old Soren and Rolf. Just kind of hanging back. Ah, good. They pulled back to attack Nephany. Nice. Honestly, Nephany can probably just tank that whole encounter up there. But we'll see if the other guy goes for Zyhark. Oh, okay, so he didn't even go for Zyhark. They're just focusing on Nephany. I'm tempted to just let her solo that, like those two dudes up there. Okay, got some more dudes coming. I'll tell you what, let's park our cat friend in the alley. Alley cat. Zyhark. We're a little bit worried about him. If these dudes actually hit Nephany, then we're actually gonna have problems. Oh my god. Nephany is such like a absolute unit. I think we're good now. I think they can each tank that, but I could be completely wrong. We might have just consigned them to their doom. Mounted units in this game are just so scary because they can move after attacking. Whose idea was that? It's awesome for me and my team, but I hate that the enemy can do it too. It's very scary. I can hit him. Nice. Good job. Then we'll fall back. Now for these guys, I think we can go hammer time. Good hammer time. Now can Rolf take him out? No, I can't even hurt him. Do I want to win the archer fight? Not really. We're kind of equally involved there. Now Rolf wins the archer duel. What's terrifying, though, is that I have to put Volk in that position. Because I can't let him attack Mr. Rolf, so... Gotta keep him contained. Hooray, we've healed 30 people with mist. Our level ups are generally an indicator of how many times we've used mist. Yeah, if he's going for Zyhark. Okay, don't... Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do it. Oh, good lord. Oh, Zyhark. Oh, boy. Oh, my poor Myrmidon. Zyhark lad, why? Commander Har, awake! This is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come on, let's join the thrill of the hunt. It's good to know that these wyvern riders behind us were just chilling because he's asleep. Let's not. Even if we don't lift a finger, McCoy's pups will take care of everything. Battle glory awaits. Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? You entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier, or lance a peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... The fighting? Maybe when it's done. That's it. I'm going by myself. What? Jill, hold a moment. Yes? Have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. We don't move. Unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Ah! Okay, so we have an interesting We have an interesting problem. So they set units out to, like, I guess push us forward, make sure we weren't lagging behind. But the thing that I am worried about, I doubt, I know we can recruit Joe at some point. I don't think that that's now. Going into battle with 1 HP in a dream. Good job. All right, let's send Ike to this side. Lath is about to transform again. And I literally just can't damage this guy, right? Yeah. And neither can Volk, so we'll just let Void, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's any way that we could convince we can't convince Jill to walk away from Dan, like, now. Because she's chomping at the bit to get at our forces here. So I'm thinking we're just gonna leave her be. We're not gonna cause trouble. We're not gonna fight her. Nothing. We're gonna push forward and make sure that we arrive, while remembering that units have an insane movement rate. Oh, great. Okay. Well, we might be starting this chapter over again, because this guy has a bow and an insane movement rate. Don't attack twice. Oh, thank God. All right, Ike, visit this house. What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion to sack our little town. We must close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please take this as a token of our thanks. Go on, take it. Ooh. Killer Lance. Yes, please. Worried as we are about this guy's insane movement rate, it's probably safe to move Zyhark forward. We'll let Lath fall back. We need to take this guy out now. So we're gonna try to. He's got a bow out. So he's kind of boxed himself in here. There's not a lot that he can do. Let's see, what else can he do? I mean, he has something besides a bow. Yeah, he's got a Lagoose Slayer. And is he gonna delete Soren? He's not. Soren isn't gonna like what happens. Honestly, we're just gonna surround this fool. Like, I don't think it's likely. that happens. So there we go. We're just gonna surround the guy. We don't have the firepower to take him out in one turn, but it's actually fine, I think. Oh. Oh.
All these men, and they're still having problems. Did I make a miscalculation?
Ah, it's him. So that's a big problem. That's a real big problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. The biggest question that we have right now. Oh! Strength 30, defense 35, skill 30. 48 damage. Can we survive one? I'm capped with speed. I wonder if we get doubled. We have to move very carefully. Oh boy. 48 damage. So 38, so 33. He's gonna kill Ike. Ike isn't gonna survive. His defense isn't high enough. We could give him the Draco shield and he could live one, he could survive one attack. Maybe. Oh, this is a thing. All right. I'll tell you what. Oh, I think we have an ad starting soon. Once that pops up on the screen, we'll take a quick break. But for now, can I just torch this guy? Huzzah. We've torched him. Okay, let's take a quick break. Stretch, get some water and all that. We're gonna pause gameplay. Be right back. Okay. Ad has like 20 seconds left. Tea is so calming. So good. So good. Okay. So. I seem to remember before the break, the Black Knight showed up, and that's terrifying because he'll just destroy us. Jill has also showed up, but I don't think we can really do much there. I remember in hard mode, certainly, like he moves, which is terrifying. He's not just standing there. He'll like chase people down. Hard mode for this game is wild. But alright, I think that we're basically set up now. So we just gotta take this guy out. However we choose to do that. Bonk. Ow. Let him fall back. Mist can't quite get there. But we can take him out with Oscar. That feels fine. Goodbye, Makoya. So we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. Alright, good job, Oscar. You did good. And you got a master seal for your troubles. If I park her right here, we can try to bait some people forward, I think. We want to heal Braum a little bit because he's hurt. We'll let Mist do that. Good job, Mist. And we'll just have everybody else move up. Zyhark and Lath, yeah, we'll just move them up and away from the Black Knight. Terrifying guy. Alright, so Titania's gonna soften up these guys. A pretty respectable level up, too. I think that we can fight the Black Knight. But it would require giving Ike the Draco shield. And then the big problem, I don't think we can outrun him. So, just problems abound. The other interesting thing is that they have a healer up there, but the healer didn't do anything. Oh, wait. No, she doesn't have health. Dang. I thought I healed her last turn. I didn't pay attention. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Let's roll it back. That was just me being lazy. Not much to do there. I'll tell you what though, since we have made this mistake, we can let Ike and the Black Knight fight. Go get him, kid. Show them what you're made of, Ike. You can survive. And we might even try, just for fun, we might try to do this without fighting the other guys.
We meet again, son of Grail. Why do you challenge me? You are not worthy of being my foe. Flee while you are able.
You, die! Die now! Ah!
Fool.
And we get one shot! Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. Black Knight is scary. An actual game over screen because Ike died. Alright, for real this time. And this is why we clear like one chapter a stream. Because I keep messing it up. Okay, but I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to go for the bonus XP. So if you don't engage the like vigilantes, you get some bonus XP at the end of the map. I think we can do this without like dealing with them. The key is going to be to just move Lath into a good position. Like we got to avoid those spots because we don't want them to move forward. But we can just bait Zyhark forward. And that'll be fine. So I also kind of sort of want to get whatever's in that house as well. So we're gonna try things slightly differently this time. Nephene's still gonna rock it. And we're going to be a little bit more concerned with making sure that people survive the chapter. These guys, it's also very interesting. These guys have random stats apparently when they spawn, because this dude has had 3 different HP pools like all at once. Which is kind of interesting. We'll send Ike up this way again. Okay, so we've learned. We're smarter now. We're gonna move everybody forward. Bop. I think we're just gonna like park there for the most part. Kind of the scary thing is what happens as all of those guys move forward, but overall it'll be okay. So yes, he wants to talk to the Lagoos. We will give him the chance, certainly. We're also going to mess up all of these guys. Good dodge, Marcia. Why couldn't you have dodged that other guy? Oh, well, then, okay, everybody's missing. That's just the name of the game now. This isn't Fire Emblem anymore. It's everybody misses their attacks emblem. Except for when you need them to. Now, see, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. Eight. This is a lot of damage, potentially. Like, I can get here. There's that archer as well. Ugh. Okay, what if we play it this way? What if we... How? Their defenses are so different. This guy. Ugh. Okay. This is rough. Yeah, I don't think we can get to that house unless we just, like, send everybody forward. There might be a non-conventional thing that we can try. Ah, but we already moved Marcia out of the way. Kieran is pretty good up here. Maybe it's just that he has a bad weapon for this. Nah. He's just not fast enough. That's surprising. Well, let's take this guy out. We're going to find ourselves in kind of a similar situation. We're not going to be able to visit that house. It's very sad. That is like an interesting thing that I'm, you know, remembering about this game now, though, is that a lot of the kind of bonus things you can do on a map, it's not easy to, like, clear everything on a map. You really have to work for some of these objectives. Like, you have to get to that house on turn 2 or it gets raised. Oh, we're just gonna leave Oscar there. Hopefully we're moving forward fast enough. What we don't really want to have happen is we don't want Kieran to get attacked so many times that he runs out of HP. That would be bad. That's what makes archers so gosh darn scary in this game. Or not archers, the cavalry. Is because they can attack and then move out of the way. So if there are 6 cavalry nearby, you're looking at taking like just straight up 6 attacks. And there's just nothing that you can do about that. It's honestly wild. All right, good job, Lath. Take your level up. Yeah. Burn down the house. I didn't want that house anyways. Okay, so we'll get Zyhark next turn. And then we might leave him up here. Actually... Alright. We can't quite shove Lathe. We're not big enough unit. And he dodges, of course. What a dodger. I love how I just assumed that that guy didn't have a javelin. And that it would be safe to heal him, or to move up and attack him. I gotta get some healers in here, man. Alright, what else? Braum. Not strong enough to deal damage. Titania can. What about Oscar? Oscar can do it. Good job, Oscar. You did something. To do like 8. Let's just take out the archer. It's a little bit slower progressing up in this direction now. But we're gonna get Nephany on the scene. She'll quicken things up. Sure, we'll just gather like everybody. That's fine. We're just gonna move forward in one big clump. That's not fair. That's not allowed. No healing allowed. Ugh. These dudes are moving forward. We gotta get our lad. So it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna fight these guys. We're not gonna get any XP, but oh, we need to get our guy. All right, who's full health? You are all full health here, so let's have you go for the thief. All right, we went for the thief. Now, that's a building. You have good health. All right, there's our line. Everyone should be safe behind it. Who needs help still? Kieran does. All right, there we go. Mist gets her level up. We've healed 30 people. Yeah, increased strength. Just what our mage needs. Okay. That should be good. Now, Jill is going to show up this turn, I think. Either this turn or next turn. And we just kind of got to be ready for that. Black Knight shows up afterwards, so we got to be clear of the enemy units. All right, Zyhark joins our team. The other guy's gonna attack Zyhark, though. No. See, that's the thing. I don't know how to do that. Like, how do you, I guess you have to try and recruit Zyhark on, like, the last turn or something. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can bait this guy forward too. We'll put Titania out there with a javelin. Get wrecked. I love how the cleric like didn't heal him the second time. He was just like, nah. Nah, you don't get healed. It's not worth it. And now you're gonna get poked with the poke stick. And this time we're gonna make sure that Marcia doesn't get arrowed. In that she is, in fact, full health when we head north. Alright, who's left? Ike and company. There. There's our boy Makoya. Trying to get tricky with his bow. But little did he know he just walked into my trap. Because now he's gonna get beaten up. Yarr. And I think it's reasonable. I think there's a reasonable chance that we can just take him out this turn. We keep piling on the hurt here. We can get him to 3 HP in a dream. Oh, Soren might be able to do something. I bet his resistance isn't as good as his defense, so... How are we looking with Soren? Can deal 5 damage? That's not bad. He only deals 14. I can do 2 more with Braum. Ooh, our boy Boyd. Boyd can get in here. Rolf. Rolf deals 1, but dies. That's fine. We can go for it. Just everybody pile around this guy. I think we can get him down to 2 HP and then let Nefany run in there. It'll be interesting. There's always the chance that our boy Soren crits. Except for it's a 0% chance, so. Alright. Finish him. Please don't miss. Thank goodness. Alright. Easy. Oh, bad level up though. Alright. Let's just hope that we don't... Let's just hope we don't mess things up this time. And that you know, we're able to finish the game. Finish the map. I think we just leave Zyhark there. We'll pick him up later, of course, but I didn't want to move him in range of the Black Knight, who is now here. Which we would have done almost. All right. We'll let Neffany clean this guy up. Oof. A solid hit. Oscar can use a little bit of help. And there's one guy with a sword up there. All right. Go get him. Other than that, Rolf, just not quite strong enough to deal with that guy. Which means it's going to be Soren's job. Rolf is struggling with the strength department right now. He's going to need a little bit more strength. We'll go ahead and move Ike in, because I think we have to claim the area of Ike, so. Yeah, I guess if we want to do this without defeating any of the vigilantes, like, the thing that we have to do is recruit Zyhark, like, on the same turn that we're gonna claim the objective. That way there's no time for the vigilantes to, you know, move in and do their thing. Alright, you've got 24 HP this time. Still not enough. Let's just heal Neffany. We're gonna use some of our stat up items, I think, in between sessions. That's fine. Now we can take this guy out. Didn't dodge this time either. Just fated to be. Can we get this priest? Donk. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine elsewhere. Zyhark is just chilling over there. Wolf can thunk this guy. Bop. Okay. Our typical third tries the charm. Oh, here he comes.
The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed?
You are not impeding that ship. I won't allow it.
One of Gallia's best warriors. I've met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees.
From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice.
Oh?
I saw you that night, standing in the light at the full moon, the night that you murdered Sir Grail.
So you were traveling with the King of Beasts, eh? Interesting. By measuring his aid's strength, I will naturally learn more of the King's true power.
Hate to tell you this, but my king isn't interested and is not to be measured against the likes of me. He's far beyond that.
All the better. Now, let us begin.
Well, it's not great. An actual fight here. So Ranulf got a hit in. It doesn't look like he did anything though. Ranulf survived an attack from the Black Knight, so that's something. Ugh, why? Why do my attacks do nothing?
You fight impressively. However, you are no match for me.
Huh? Rise. Leave this to me. You were one of the prisoners. The knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give you a proper thanks next time we meet. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape.
That was a good nap.
Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander! Listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide. Correct. So let's move out. Blast. Oh, my lord, Black Knight. The ship is departing. If we ready our own ship, we can set sail without delay. We can overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Dayan General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You've no idea who you're speaking to, do you?
Gather your men. Withdraw.
Yet we...
I will not repeat myself. Do it now.
Yes, at once. Are you sure that's true? Yes, you can ask these two for more details. The two of us, we're here representing the townsfolk. You say a green-haired lass boarded that ship? Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellie? Ellen? They call her something like that. It's true. Princess Alincia. Ha! My luck has changed. All of us, all the townsfolk, are ready to cooperate in any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then, you there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here, find the hardest physical labor in this town, and get these fools started. Work them from dusk to dawn without stopping. Work them until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir, understood, sir. But that's... Why? Why would you... Stop your whining. How else am I supposed to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Our own princess? That's not... It can't be. It can't. No. No! Yeah, well, these people were like, it doesn't matter to me. My Lord Ike, how wonderful. I didn't think that you were going to make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, I'm just happy to see you well. So very happy. Whew, I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. A warrior such as you wounded. Did a Beork give you that bruise? Master Gifka! Ow! The king told me to come check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Dayan army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed, with all that armor, I tell you, it's not right. And now the king's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Beork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of Legu's subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alencia were not King Ramon's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, The princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog, no signs of carelessness, I presume? Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. And how do you see this? Princess Alencia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka, but make no mistake about it, Dane's next target is Gallia. We must go home and prepare. All right. Princess Crimea, did she board the ship to Binyan with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries?
Yes.
The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group?
It appears our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company.
All is going as planned. Now we let them swim as they please.
There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor.
Who?
The Prime Minister of the Binyan Empire.
What? Is that true? If he's nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication he had caught on to our plans?
That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster.
Pah! Nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such a time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood?
As you will.
All right, we did it. Having narrowly escaped Dayan's grasp, the Grail mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Binyan will take roughly 2 months. Gotta sail a long way. Blessed with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and heads to the east. Yep, that's halfway. These seas belong to the Phoenicis. It's like phoenixes, but not quite. The Phoenicis and the Kilvas, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the Dragon Tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. Ooh. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It is these Laguz-controlled waters that Ike and company must now cross. Well, I wonder what's gonna happen. Chapter 12, A Strange Land. Ike? What's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. I'm just a little seasick. Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never even get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, all right. I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone discovered that Ranulf was a Laguz, all those people, they changed just like that. Up until that instant, they'd seemed like kind and decent people. I had no idea Beorc prejudice against the Laguz was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Ranulf and I? I have to say, at first, I was scared too. When I saw how they could change. They can do things that we Beorc can't do. They're not like us. Mist, you can't honestly feel. It's different now. Everyone's so nice. But you know, that's because we've all spent time together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them, but other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones. The people who accept others as they are. I wish more people were like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. You're right. It is very hard. Nasir, what's the big idea eavesdropping on us like that? How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine. But answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Laguz? Why? Besides the obvious fiscal benefits, or financial benefits, I suppose I do so because I am one. What? No, you're not a Laguz. I don't see a tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among Beorc, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. Why would you do that? Laguz cannot survive in isolation, nor can Beorc. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I've spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. You think that the Laguz and the Beorc can live together? After everything you must have seen, I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Laguz are indeed now persecuted by the Beorc, but long ago these roles were reversed. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to the Laguz now. That's the thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence, trust me. It will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Binyan. Ranulf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for the help. I will do what I am able. Woo. Cool. Oh, okay, we got a little bit of bonus XP. So that's good. We didn't lose everything. Let's talk with Volk and Zy. Let's talk with Volk. Volk is always interesting. He's got interesting things to say. Volk? Right here. Yeah. Where have you been? You disappeared the moment we got on the ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be here when you need me. It's not me. It's my sister. You've never once shown up for a meal and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? All right, listen. Land, big. Ship, small. It's not the same thing. I don't want Mist roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore, so please, eat one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're gonna charge me to make you eat? And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Mist he's dead. Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had very many opportunities to talk, and You don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha would choose to fight on the side of the Lagoos. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Lagoos. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which the Lagoos could live normal lives free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things were no different than in any other Beorc nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. I'm happy to hear it. Of all the Beorc I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Zyhark, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoos? No, I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, so I've been told. I'm just wondering if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's not a problem. I wanted a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You're a good man. I'm glad to have you along. I'm glad to be here. I feel like I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. Nice. What's this boy have to say? Ah, Ike, grab that boy. What's going on? It's Soth. No more running for you. Nasir, who is this? A stowaway. I gather he boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? You won't talk? In that case... Ow! Ouch! Ike, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not gonna waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. Ow, quit it! I'll talk! That hurt! I thought you were gonna break my face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board this ship to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Don't mind him. Just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard this ship was sailing for Binyan, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Binyan? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Well, we gotta help him. All right. Nasir, my mercenary company will look after this boy. He won't be a burden to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Hooray! Ooh, you don't look so well. Are you all right? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. I'm sorry. Did you travel with Mustin and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. I had just left home, you see. I was all alone. I couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left, everything changed. If Mustin's group hadn't found me by the side of the road, I'd probably be dead now. You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills are amazing. Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when people notice. Oof, now I feel so much better. I'm actually starting to get hungry. I'm glad to hear it. Just stay above deck. When we start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright? I wonder if that works. Just like looking off at the horizon. Rolf and Mist could go. Got a little bit of bonus XP. Let's make sure that we have items on the right people. We'll give Nephany this killer lance. Everybody else has things. Something we want to do. I think I want to give Nephany the Seraph robe. Maybe even the Speedwing. Gonna increase luck and HP for Nephany. all of that. All right. We are ready to move into the next chapter, and we're going to do it in one go. Nobody dies this time. We're going to do it in one try. Let's take a quick break. I want to get another cup of tea and stuff. So I will be right back. Gonna go grab some more tea. All right. 10 seconds left. Pretty good timing. All things considered. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's see what trouble we can get in. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do about it at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea. By air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are lagoos, Ike. Ravens from Kilvis. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I'd heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvis and Dionysus are far more cruel than any beast lagoos. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, it felt like we hit something. Blast! We've run aground. Must have caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Like, the crows are coming. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. The Gazalea Sea. Oh boy. Predictable humans. Sailed straight into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phaeonicis or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Squee. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribe are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume they're also susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. All right, everyone gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on deck. I want a small group to remain below deck to protect Princess Alencia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. Okay. So, let's get this clear. Who do we want to leave behind? Because we're definitely taking Nephany with us. Soth. Soth, my boy. Grants unit fewer experience points, but enhances growth over time. Soth, my boy. Why? Your stats are so bad. I kind of want to field Soth, but let's just take a look. Right, this guy's his attack, so they're hitting for like 16, 17. A gold coin. It can be exchanged for exactly one gold. They're just carrying coins with them. 15, 16, 17, 16. So if we look at Soth, here it is. A defense of 4. So we'll take like 12 damage from a hit. Oh, that's so rough. That's really rough, but I wonder if that's not just what we have to deal with. We could try forming a little bubble. So like this will let us form a little bubble around Rolf and company. But on the other side of things, I guess we could try forming a little bubble around Soth, but he doesn't really have a ranged attack. He uses knives. Well, we'll see how it goes. We just kind of have to defend for a while. Let's give it a try. All right. Try number 1. Everybody moves into place. Protective bastions. That's our formation. Oof. Do the flyers move after attacking, though? That's the question. All right. so that's not adjacent. Oh, we also have a skill. Gamble. Halves the unit's chance to hit, but doubles its chance to land a crit. That's wild. Let me pour my tea. So, if they're not on deck... then they're at range. That's kind of interesting. I like how that counts as kind of two, like these aren't adjacent squares. So what can we do here? Clearly, we can attack with Rolf. And that was incredibly effective. Oh, that level up though wasn't effective. We got a Laguz stone. Oh, it lets the Laguz power up quickly. We like that. Zyhark is at that HP. We can attack down there. And then like run back. How many people can attack Zyhark? Okay, so this guy can't. Zyhark can get attacked by 2 of them. And it's like 17 damage on the high end, so 11. We likely we'll survive. If they even both choose to attack Zyhark. Which they might not. I was hoping to do 1 more damage there. Okay, so he's gonna fly. Okay, so he is gonna attack Zyhark. For reasons that aren't entirely clear. There are other options. Oh, he's gonna double attack Oscar. That's kind of scary. Now what happens? Caught up. At last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they bird half-breeds? Aha! Jill is here. And she's not red. Okay. So we can get him to 1. Now the question is, can we take out the rest of them? So far, it looks like the answer is no. We can get this guy to 1 as well. And then Boyd can get this guy to 1. So many people at 1 HP. But more importantly, so does 0 damage! Ah! Okay, that's kind of funny. Just completely useless. We're gonna have to give him bonus XP if we want him to be involved in things. Okay. I guess this works. We will attack with the Iron Lance. So that guy's down. Then we'll attack with the Steel Sword. That guy's down. Good level up. Love to see it. Now, can the bird... Okay, the bird can't actually get to any of the units that we're protecting. So I think we can just let him be. I think we just let him be. Oh, it's more birds. Maybe we'll give her the speed. Kind of like that plan, but in the meantime, let's let Rolf take him out. Give our archer a chance to shine. Yeah. Ugh. Come on, Rolf, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Alright, let's talk, Jill. Let's talk. You! What are you lollygagging about? I'm Jill Fizzert, Wyvern Rider of Dayan, attached to Commander Har's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by a subhuman degenerate. I'll fight with you. We will accept no help from Dayan. This is no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept aid from anyone who thinks Lagoos are subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it. What in the world is going on? And so someone else has joined our party. And she's gonna do a better job at attacking than I am. So I guess we just kind of let that happen. Uh-oh, here come more crows. Okay, can Rolf get up here? He can. So let's just attack this guy. And just miss. Kind of casually miss, you know? That's fine. Let's reform ranks. Everyone get into position. No lollygagging. New position. We can protect them on the side of the boat. All right. That's our new position. Oh, Lord, they're coming for us. So that's the bird boss. Boss bird. This is actually a safe spot. Now, he deals so much more damage when it's not my turn. Is this a thing? Ah. Halves the damage done by Lagoo's attacks. That's interesting. And kind of terrifying all at once. You regret, do I regret selling this game to a friend back for... Yeah, you regret selling this game. Doing DOS, man. This game is awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Who would sell such a beautiful, beautiful game? You didn't like it back then? Nah, man. I guess it's not for everybody, but it's harder than I remember. I don't know if you've looked at this game recently, but it's a lot harder than I remember it being. Maybe I'm just worse at games now. Oh, that level up. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts that hurts my soul. That hurts my soul. And now it's over 200. Oh, it's over 200 bucks. Well, I might have to, I've obviously still got my official cartridge, my official disc. I might have to look at selling that at some point, if it's that expensive now. I think that's everybody. Everybody healed as possible. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great game. They did a lot of things differently compared to, like, the previous game, for instance, Sacred Stones. Things that we've been noticing in this playthrough, the, like, movement speed is just so much higher. Plunder away! King Nasala has given us his blessings. What was I saying? Oh yeah, movement speed is just so much higher in this game, and the bosses move as well, which is very interesting to me and very scary. I'm kind of like not ever expecting a boss to actually move. And so when they do, it always without fail, it always catches me off guard. It's so rough out there. Yeah, luckily there are other ways to play it now, but you'd love to have it in your collection again. Yeah, that's one thing that I really like doing. It's kind of it's been on my list of things to do for a while, is like find all of my old games, catalog them, get them in a place where I can easily like play them, that sort of thing. I think it'd be really fun to do that. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. How have you been? What have you been up to? Anything interesting happening in Doing DOS land? We're just here trying not to fail another chapter, because I have a really bad track record of failing these chapters on the first attempt. And the second attempt. And one time the third attempt. Just people, it's hard to keep some of these units alive. We'll just say that. I might be guilty of being a bit too, maybe a little bit too proactive with my unit placement. We're playing Princess Crown on the Sega Saturn. Nice, okay. From the game makers of Odin Sphere, Dragon Crown, etc. I'm not super familiar with Princess Crown. What is that about? Give me the elevator pitch. What is that game about? It sounds like the Sega Saturn's cool, and Odin Sphere sounds like a good game, but I'm just not familiar with that one. But it might be right up my alley. I'm going back and trying to play some of these older games, you know? It hurt my soul a little bit to put this in the retro category, by the way. I don't know if... I mean, I think I can make a good argument that it's in the retro category. Like, when the GameCube came out, or even the Wii, I would say that, like, the Super Nintendo was retro, right? And if you think about the time periods the year that we're in now, the difference between now and when the GameCube came out is the difference, same difference as when the GameCube came out and the Super Nintendo came out. So we have to qualify this game as retro based on time period, which feels oh so wrong, but mathematically, I mean, it's kind of gotta be the way it's gotta be. Can Zyark finish this guy? No, he can't. That's not great for us. I really don't want to let Ike tank this. Can we avoid Ike having to deal with this? It's been 24 years since the GameCube came out, which is even longer than the time between the NES and the GameCube. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's got this has to count as retro. Okay, so Princess Crown was a game that released in Japan only, and it can be considered a precursor of Odin's Sphere. It's a side-scrolling action JRPG. That sounds cool. A side-scrolling action JRPG. That sounds really interesting. I don't know if I've played a side-scrolling JRPG. I normally have only played like top-down JRPGs. So that is that's very interesting to me. Come on, hit. Bah! You fool. It's awesome you're loving the game so far, and the pixel art animations are top tier. Oh my god, the pixel art animations, like, that is one of the things that I loved about, is there any way that I can do this safely without people dying? 14 damage to Zyark is like 8 damage. Plus the 14, so 22. I think if we park Zyark right here, we're okay. Yeah, definitely look up the game. I will. Character designs are amazing. Yeah, the pixel art animations, that's honestly one of the big reasons I went back and I just finished, like last month, finished streaming Fire Emblem 8. Because the animations in that game were just so good. And I was like, I love all of these animations. I think I have protected everyone that needs to be protected. So now we roll the dice. He's going for Kieran. Not hard to see why. That's a lot of damage. And he's going for board. Okay. Interesting. So how would a side-scrolling JRPG... How does that even work? I'm sitting here trying to think about... Because I would normally think of JRPGs as being turn-based, but... I guess like a side-scrolling adventure game, but maybe falls into the JRPG category. I'd be curious if there's like, I mean, you can tell me if there's like level ups and stats and stuff, or if it's just like movement based, kind of skill based game. That was good, and this will be good. Okay, this will work. Boom. See, we still got it. We didn't immediately lose. Yeah, you level up and you have equipment and magic items, etc. Okay. That's interesting. I have to check this out because I'm trying to wrap my head around what a side-scrolling, like, I understand side-scrolling adventure games and stuff, but it's the side-scrolling it's the JRPG aspect. Like, how does one do an RPG in like a side-scrolling fashion? That sounds interesting. Is everyone alright? Once you see some screenshots and gameplay videos, you'll understand. Okay, I'll check it out. I will put that on my list of things to check out for sure. But for now, is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Nasir, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. We can't shake free of this roof. I feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. We did sail a little bit close there. Is everyone alright? I mean, I'm kind of hungry, but thanks for asking, Ike. What's up, Dancing Swordsman? You highly recommend Odin's Sphere 2, since that's like a spiritual successor. And it got a... Oh, it got beautiful hand-painted pixel graphics and all... Okay. If it's on the PS4, I can definitely check that out. I can easily check that out. Hey, Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I can see. Ooh, that was a mistake, Ike. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't... That's... Ah, Ike, behind you. You there. What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. A foolish whelp. No kidding. This is Goldoan territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait, you don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Beork is none of our affair. That's ridiculous. You're a complete... You have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. And then they turn into dragons. Oh boy, we're in it now. Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? Oh yeah. My Lord Prince. Man of the Beork, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I'm Kurthnaga, Prince of Goldoa. The Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some Kilvas pirate, our ship has been run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone here should apologize, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I'm more concerned with the misfortune that your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvas, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. At once. Can you imagine just like being able to casually turn into a dragon? It'd be rad. Dragons! They're all dragons! They're huge and so strong! It's incredible! It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Goldoa is the land of dragons. More than any other Laguz tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Goldoans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the lands. Heck yeah, dragons. How is it you know so much about Goldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Goldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. And seeing them now, it's like a dream. So this is good fortune, is what you're saying. She's saying we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We have moved your ship safely, and without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against a reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news, thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We're beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Goldoa doesn't engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us when you could have just left us to die out here. We have to repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Goldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Beork, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept so generous a gift, but I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift from Goldoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline, no, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift, and we appreciate it. I'm so pleased you understand. Ike, Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kurthnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. So the dragons are pretty chill. We like chill dragons. Farewell, Beork. May your journey be safe. That's cool. We like chill dragons are great. We like chill dragons. My Lord Ike, is something amiss? First those ravens attack us, then a band of Goldoan dragons rescues us. I can't understand how they are all considered Lagoos. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying. Just as there are both good and evil Beork, there must be good and evil Lagoos as well. But they're so distinct in appearance, it's tempting to assume that each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. Aye, that's it. The beast tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Goldoa seem so honorable. And the birds of Kilvas and Phaeonicis seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Beork. The Daeans are evil, and the Crimeans are not. It's as simple as that. Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in port. They weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective, Ike. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Nasir, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I am uncomfortable around dragons. I thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one unaccustomed to sea travel, it is not uncommon. Right. I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourselves warm up here. It is a chill wind that blows in from these waters. Princess Alencia, you should be returning to your cabin. What about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? I won't be any bother. It's all right with me. Oh, thank you. Aha! See, easy clear. We did it on the first try. We didn't even need 4 attempts. We didn't need 4 attempts. I'm so bad at this game. DSM, I failed so hard on the previous chapter. I lost like 3 times. It was so bad. There's so much happens in this game. Bonus, 300 bonus XP. I wonder where that came from. But that's good. We'll take it. We'll use it. Anything important? Ooh, there are some important things. Okay. If we want to try and use Soth, which is questionable, we're gonna need to pump some bonus XP into him. But it could be nice to give him some XP. Who else did we recruit? Jill. We recruited Jill. So let's give her... let's buy her a javelin. That seems fine. There. Okay, now she's got a javelin. Yeah, I guess let's just talk to everybody. Some of these are important. Commander, how are you? Staring at the sea, I know. You're George, right? You make weapons for us. No, George buys used wear. I'm his twin brother. Well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that George has blonde and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, George, and items. I think I'll remember. I won't. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? Have you fought a lot? Enough, yeah. What is it? Picture this. Let's say there are 2 ships, and suppose there are planks connecting those ships at 3 different points. All right, picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other. This is an oddly specific scenario that I am sure will not come up in a future chapter. Imagine that the defending side has fewer soldiers and they want them out of solid defense. What should they do? Seems clear enough to me. Position soldiers with the best defenses on the planks, like cavaliers and knights. I see. So you would hold the enemy at bay using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units sparring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but it seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You'd want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. It's a stretch, but what if I don't have them attack at all? That way they won't run the risk of getting any counterattacks. That's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. That gave me some good ideas. Ideas for what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? I'll let you join if you bring some parchment and a quill. Come see us anytime you're curious. See you later. I love how they just kind of slide in the, hey, you're about to have a battle with some control points. You got to put some strong units there and just let them sit. All right, what is, I presume, Amy? Yeah. Amy. Well, well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? I was just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you. A story? Mm-hmm. And quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested? Well, not really. Oh, you're so rude. And after you were so sweet to me the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on the deck watching. I had heard they could fly, of course, but I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had the drop on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" I thought I heard a strange shrieking sound. That was you? And upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down the crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. And that's when you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander. Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh no, have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But once I set my sights on a man, I never let him get away. Remember that. Okay. That's fine. Hey, what do you want? Is there any reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. The truce is over, isn't it? Get out. I have a duty. As a Dane soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you can take us all on your own? Because if you want to get to your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship. Watching you all fight the crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave this ship, the land is still too far away for me to reach. Nonsense, I can see land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere on that wyvern of yours. No wyvern could fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with half-beast scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave this ship. Then let me ask you, why did you follow us alone knowing that? I wanted to be recognized. I wanted my deeds to earn fame. A soldier has little else to strive for. And yet you soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Binyan. But as long as you're on my ship, you will not utter the phrase half-beast. If you can't agree to this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. All right. Cool. Brothers. I'm just saying there has to be something more we can do. Boyd, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. You're so impatient, Oscar. I'm just getting to it, all right? Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you can barely be bothered to put your armor on. Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with an unstoppable killer attack, something only we can do. An unstoppable attack? That sounds good. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee. Don't call me Pee-wee. It's a fine plan, but you haven't explained this new attack, or what it's supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, I came up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool, though, Oscar. Boyd, this plan sounds... Oh, dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think up a great one. No way, forget that. It's too much for your little Pee-wee brain. I told you, don't call me that. They may not like to admit it, but they are certainly close. So I don't know if I ever figured out what to do with that conversation. There might be some way to arrange the three brothers for like a special attack. That's kind of cool. Now we were saying we want to try and use Soth this run, maybe. So let's give him a couple of levels. Okay, if you're gonna level up like that, we're gonna give you a lot of levels, my boy. If you keep leveling up like that. Okay, hey, actually, new plan. We're gonna give all of our bonus XP to Soth, because that's doing great. Yep, I actually like this new plan. This new plan is great. We're just gonna keep giving all of our XP to Soth, because apparently this is a fantastic idea. Personally, I'm loving the experience gain that we're seeing here. Holy cow. Take it all. You can have it all. You get all the XP, Soth. Enjoy. Holy goodness. All right, well, that's that. Good job, Soth. Mist coming over here like, I'm gonna get 2 points on my level up. Cool, Soth is my new favorite character. No, not really. But we are... Let's take a look at the convoy. I don't think knives count. Gonna give you an elixir. We've also got this counter scroll. We should put that on somebody. Increases the unit speed. Not really a problem for Soth here. I'm gonna take Volk's knife though. And speaking of Volk, he had a Draco shield, and somebody else has a Seraph robe. And somebody had something else. Yeah. Let's sell this blue gem. Rad. Last thing that we want to do, we could give someone a skill. I don't remember what the counter skill does. Does anyone else have counter? So we can look at, yeah, Titania has counter. What does this do? In certain instances, causes the enemy to receive half of the damage it deals to this unit. Huh. I wonder who could benefit from that. Dealing damage to unit. We could give it to Zyhark. Because you kind of want to give this to someone with not a... Or maybe Boyd. We could give this to Boyd. We'll give it to Boyd. Yeah. Boyd takes damage. Alright, let's do it. Ike, there's someone claiming to be an envoy from the theocracy of Benyon. She's been asking if the Princess of Crimea is aboard. What do you want me to do? A Benyon envoy? How did she know about the ship? Perhaps she had word from the King of Gallia. On the other hand, this is Benyon we're speaking of. I imagine it has spies in every corner of the continent. Perhaps one of those spies is the source of her information. So we shouldn't be surprised that she knows about Princess Alencia, right? No, but it's extremely unusual for Benyon to send an envoy to meet a princess whom they do not even acknowledge. What do you mean? It's a complicated matter. You see, the envoy is essentially an extension of the Empress herself. Both Crimea and Dayan were once part of Benyon. Both nations have only recently splintered from the theocracy. I can't fathom why the Empress would extend a courtesy of an envoy to a nation she must consider somewhat beneath her. She must be planning something. Beneath her? That's somewhat harsh, don't you think? Harsh, perhaps, but it's true. Clothing it in sweet words will hide nothing but bitterness, will it? Soren, even I would question the tactfulness of your words. I will try to be more diplomatic. Ike, Nasir, you've no need to scold Soren. His words are just that. They do me no harm. I'm glad to hear that, Princess, but he should mind his manners. Deciding how we ought to treat this envoy is the more pressing issue. Princess, will you meet her and hear her message? I believe I must. We gain nothing by refusing to see her. Let us meet with the envoy. I don't remember who this envoy is. Tanith. She's like a Pegasus Knight, I think. Princess Alencia of Crimea, I presume. Yes. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Tanith. I am the Deputy Commanding Officer of Benyon's Holy Guard. I must ask, why would Benyon... what would Benyon want of me that she would send her Holy Guard to greet me? The Apostle has learned of you, Princess Alencia, and she has come here to meet with you personally. The duty falls upon me to take you to her now. The Apostle? I am to meet... Surely the Apostle has better things to do than... Will you accompany me? I suppose that We are the princess's escorts, and we will be coming with her. I hope you understand. Of course. Then yes, I will go with you. Thank you. Bad news, ma'am. We've sighted lagoos near the Apostle's position. Birdmen, crows, most likely. We've seen their kind before. They fancy themselves pirates without a ship, but they're thieves, plain and simple. Commander Sigrun is with the Apostle, and it will take more than a few winged scavengers to get past her. Let's remain calm. I'm afraid we aren't quite sure where the Apostle is. What? They've kidnapped the Apostle? No, From what the commander said, the apostle grew impatient and had another of her more willful moments. I asked at the docks, and sure enough, one of the longshoremen heard her order the ship to set sail without us. What? Where were her attendants? What was she doing without her guard? Why can she just never stay put? I've told her time and time again that the seaports are rampant with pirates and crow thugs. Right, where is she now? The wind is poor today, so we think her ship should not be too far from us. I came here as quickly as I could. Understood. We'll move immediately. Excuse me, but is something wrong? Your Highness, I must apologize, but an urgent matter has arisen, and I must attend to it immediately. I will return for you later. Await my return. What was that all about? Judging from her expression, I say something has happened to the person she's meant to be protecting. Say, do you think that ship over there is involved? The envoy is flying in that direction. If so, then the Pegasus Knight's fears have already been realized. They're under attack. It's the ravens they spoke of, isn't it? Ike, why don't we go lend them a hand? Are you feeling all right, Soren? It's not like you to offer help to anyone. It's a great opportunity to put the Empress in our debt. We'd be fools to pass that up, wouldn't we? I should have known you'd have an angle. What do you want to do, Titania? I don't approve of Soren's motivations, but I agree that we should help. Well, then that's what we'll do. Will you be all right on your own, Princess? You're doing the right thing. I would not dream of stopping you. I know those pirates are no match for your strength. Give them a sound thrashing. Huh. You're starting to sound like one of us, aren't you? All right, then, we'd better go. Hey, look, it's two ships! And they're connected by planks. Just like came up in the conversation. No matter how many we defeat, there are more waiting to attack. And not just those ravens of Kilvas either. There are Beort, too. What do they all want? What are they all doing here? Need a little help? You! Aren't you Princess Crimea's escort? Yes, and the princess ordered us to come to your aid. May we join the fray? That would be appreciated. We'll keep the ravens at bay. In the interim, why don't you go ahead and move on to that ship? The big vessel is ours. I'm not sure who the small one belongs to. There are human soldiers aboard, but if they're in this part of the sea, they must be pirates. Cut them down. Right. We'll take care of them. All right. Where on earth is the Holy Guard? Between these crows and the pirates, we're outnumbered. It's only a matter of time before we're overwhelmed. Astrid! I will fight too. You're one of the passengers from House Damiel, aren't you? I can't permit someone of your stature to throw herself in harm's way. I was once a knight of Binyan, albeit only for a short while. I won't get in your way. No, I can't. We must defend the Apostle, right? We do not have the luxury of choosing how to do so. Come, we must get ready. The enemy is coming. You're right. We need every fighter. Accept my apologies and thank you for your help. Lady Astrid, allow me to serve as your shield. Gatry, I'm so sorry that you've gotten involved in this too. Oh please, this is nothing. I'm fine. Before I was hired as your bodyguard, I was a top-notch mercenary. I can handle this many opponents all by myself. This is nothing. Is that so? Your confidence is impressive, to say the least. Well, trust me, my confidence is backed by my blade. I'm ready to fight. There's the deserter. Get him. Oh no, there are more of them. We're doomed. No, don't panic. We must protect the Apostle, no matter what. Listen up, pirate scum. You may outnumber us, but I will not yield an inch. Wait, don't get confused. We're here to help you. We're your reinforcements. The Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard asked us to help drive the enemy from the ship. Oh, Commander Tanith sent you. We're saved. The Apostle has taken refuge in the cabin below decks. Until the Holy Guard arrives, we need you to defend the entrance to the ship's cabins. Got it. Weapons ready, everyone. Rad. All right. We're gonna leave Marcia behind and bring Mist, because we need a healer. All right, let's take a look at the map. So, they have like a lot of people already on deck. Oh, and there are treasure. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, there's Norris. Okay. So, our plan, such as it is, we're gonna defend these planks. We're gonna try to push forward, defend the planks. Soth is gonna deal with these treasure chests and maybe like those. We might have Ike gear up and try to push forward and take on one of the chests. We got 10 turns to do this. We should get... let's take a look at units. How's your defense? You're at 10. Now you're at 12. Congratulations on the field promotion. Who else is gonna be our tank? Jill could be a tank, aside from arrows, problems with arrows. Oscar is a good tank. Kieran can do it. So it looks like Kieran, Oscar, Neffany are kind of our 3 tanks. Zyhart could be a dodge tank. Alright. So Soth, we're gonna let Soth just kind of run on board and start looting the place. We'll have the cavalry move in after that. Oh, we got Lath too. Lath can be a good tank. Alright, something like this. Let's go for it. Yeah, so our first point of business is going to be looting the ship. Ooh, a killer bow. We've got to get our units on deck. Try to soften up the enemy. That almost worked like I wanted it to. Can Jill finish things off? Yeah! We're putting her directly in harm's way, though, so that's fun. She can get arrowed. But that's fine. Oh, I don't think I brought the... Who has the chest key? Does anyone still carry that? Okay, Boyd has them. I've got to get those to Ike. Yeah, we'll have our fast units run ahead. Because we gotta clog up those planks as soon as possible. And then we'll get some ranged units in behind them. Tell me, Walker, are my soldiers proving useful? King Kilvas! What? Aren't you happy to see me? Look at this mess. I paid you money to help me outmaneuver anyone else and catch the Crimean princess's ship first. Everything seemed to be going exactly as we'd planned. But now we're being attacked by a squad of Pegasus Knights. We're flying no flags. We've stripped our armor of any crests. They should have no clue who we are. Why are they attacking us? Didn't you know? That's a Bignon ship you're attacking. What? That's a Bignon ship? It was your feather-brained lackey who told us that Princess Crimea was aboard that vessel. Call it a miscommunication. One of those unfortunate misunderstandings that seems to happen now and again. You deceitful King Kilvas! I wouldn't be surprised if you'd planned this treachery from the start. Such unkind words. You wound me. I would never intentionally lie to you. As proof, I bring good news. I have it on unshakable authority that the ship that just sailed up along besides Bignon's carries the Crimean princess. Oh, but unless we can break through the Brignon ranks, there's nothing we can do. Would you care for some assistance? And what would it cost me this time? You learn quickly, my friend. Let's see, you'd be receiving my own royal assistance, so double, no, triple rates. Ludicrous, so much gold, where would I suppose I could defer payment until later. Of course, that does bring up the question of interest. Leave my sight. I wouldn't seek your aid if the world were burning down around me. Well, very well. We've nothing more to discuss. Call me if you change your mind. I'll go find a nice perch and enjoy the show. Curse you, you're no better than your feral cousins. All right. Well, here they come. They're gonna attack Benyon troops. And, you know, as a reminder, our goal is kind of, we wanna push through the line as fast as possible and try to take control of those planks. What? You're kidding me. Turn one? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. That's just not fair. That's not even my fault, chat. Like, clearly we're gonna have to restart. But you saw that, right, Kamishi? That's not my fault. Wow. I can't believe that happened. This game is so unforgiving. Cool. Well, let's start over. We'll be right back after this break, I guess. Oh my god. That's so funny. I can't believe that just happened. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Can't believe that happened. That's wild. Can we prevent that from happening? Probably. We make this adjustment right here. All right, well, let's give it another minute. I can't believe that happened. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. That there was no reason for that to happen at all. That's so funny. My luck today. That has just been my luck today. That's not the first time that's happened either. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. That's the second time someone has just walked up and crit like a potential ally today. That's so rough. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way. We're gonna move here. We're gonna attack this guy. Then we're gonna move into to body block for Astrid. Because apparently that's a thing that we need to do. Oh, we missed that time. That's not great news. I don't like where this is going. I like where that's going though. Okay, literally just gonna just surround Astrid so that she doesn't immediately die. Alright, we're gonna give him the chest key, so we're good to go now. Okay, then we move everybody else moves in. We're one turn behind on Soth now. But hopefully that's okay. Okay. Let's try this again. That one night that let Astrid join. Oh, I'm so screwed if I live through this. No kidding! No kidding. I can't believe that happened. That is so funny. And frustrating. Like, all of the other enemies attacked somebody else, and then that one guy is like, I'm just gonna go attack this. Another crit! Oh my god. Well, that dude's dead. Cool. Oh, they got birds. Oh, they got them birds. I mean, I guess that works. They're kind of leaving Astrid and... No, don't go toward the enemy, you fool! Come on, Gatry. Okay. Let's take a look at Gatry here. He's level 12. 15 defense. That's all that's good about... All that's good about him. Oh, we can talk to Gatry right now. That's fine. Gatry. Well, if it isn't Ike. Good to see you. You're looking well, my boy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see it. I've been worried sick about how the Grail mercenaries held up after I left. Did you ever recover? We managed just fine. What are you doing here anyways? Me? Oh, I'm on a vital mission. Absolutely critical I am. You see, these men keep attacking the ship, and I continue driving them back. I see. Are you working for the Benyon Apostle? No, my employer is far more charming. Is that so? From the sound of it, it must be a young lady. Aye, after a fashion. Judging by the looks of things, you must be on Benyon's side, yes? I certainly hope so. I'd hate to have to slay you after all we've been through. No, you're right. We're here to help defend the Apostle. Well, that's a relief. Nothing more awkward than having to kill a friend because of his poor taste in employers, I tell you. Still, I guess that's the hazardous life of a mercenary. It's good to see you, Ike. Let's finish this together. I'm with you, Gatry. Oh. So... Okay. Cool. Cool. Gatry is, cool. I can talk with Oscar maybe. How about that? You want an Oscar here? Well, if it isn't Gatry, is that you, Oscar? My word, Oscar, so how's it going? Well, I'm hanging in there. How about you? How have you been? Is everything going well with your job? They're just casually talking while there's enemies on board. Yeah, in fact, I'm on a very serious mission right now. I can't afford to lose. A life hangs in the balance. I'm glad to hear that. I knew you'd be fine, but still, I worried about you. Oh, there was never any need to worry about me. Why, I can't ever recall having been happier. Is that right? But enough chit-chat. There's a battle to finish. You've got that right. Pirates of the Caribbean Sea. Yeah. That's right. Oh, you're killing me, Oscar. You're slaying me. I'm being actively slain. So that's good. How much did you do? 13? Ugh, one off. Well, we could hit him with the knife. That's one. So he's got 2 HP left. He has 1 HP left. And now he has no HP left. Cool. Start moving out this way. Send some people to the left. We can take the center slab now, which is good. That is our plank now. There are many like it, but that one is ours. 13 damage. 9, 13, also 13, so... This is kind of a wall. All things considered. And he's got, what, a javelin? Yeah. We'll leave him with 3 HP. See what he thinks about that. Alright, now we have... Okay, good. The one thing I was worried about was letting Jill get hit by that archer, but we have accounted for that. Oh good, Oscar is fast enough to double. Maybe if I talk to Astrid with Ike, I can recruit... Oh, birds! I forgot about birds. Oh, mages. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh wait, he's got a javelin. Alright, so what are these guys gonna do? Okay, Astrid's going for the bird. Appreciate it. Oh, you need to... Oh, we're gonna have to level Astrid up if we want to use her. That's rough. Okay, maybe we can talk with Astrid. There we go, that's the music. Are you alright? Who are you? My name's Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. I came to defend this ship, and the Apostle if I can. Is that so? I'm Astrid, of House Damio. A blue blood, huh? Well, unless you're good with a sword, you better hide yourself in a cabin. I'll do no such thing. I once trained with knights and cavaliers. I may be of noble birth, but I know something of battle. I can fight. Well, if you can fight, we can use you. Let's work together. You going to be alright with that? More so than I would be with hiding below decks, certainly. Okay. Now we can take care of Gatry. Gatry. Lady Astrid, are you alright? What do you mean? I'm fine. Why shouldn't I be? I saw you talking to that rough blue-haired lad earlier. What did he say to you? Was he rude? Did he try to tell you to run for safety while he fought for your honor? Words to that effect, yes. Oh, what a fool. I tell you, he'll never learn. You already have an unbeatable bodyguard, me. I'll have to remind him of that later. You know that Ike person? He's the son of a man under whom I had the honor of serving. He's not a bad person by any means, but he has no manners whatsoever. I see. Well, he seemed more concerned than rude. I told him I would prefer to fight. He seemed to understand. Oh, of course. I see it now. How silly of me. Not rude, you say? I should have known my presence would have changed the boy for the better. I'm the ideal role model. And now he's on my team. Huzzah. We hit the mage. We fall back to get help from Mist. Probably, I'm eyeing this bird here. We're gonna have something of a problem with that bird. I'll take that. Okay, what can we do? What can we do about the bird? Well, there's this bird. I think we just have to chance it. Okay, good. So that's the first bird. Okay, now Mist is safe. What else can we do? You've only got 12 HP left, which isn't great. You've got 3 HP left. There we go. And I'll have you fall back because you need healing. And Miss Cat Lady can take out this guy. Wonderful. So we'll let Zyhark move that way, and honestly, I think I'm gonna park Boyd on the objective here. I think it's safe for Soren to step there. I'm gonna move Nephany into position there. I think that's basically where we want to be. We can deal with the problems as they come now, hopefully. Okay, good. That guy's going for the Benyon soldier. Let him fight the bagel bro. It'll be fine. More importantly, however, I'm gonna want those chests up there. Which means Ike is gonna have to take a pretty active role in this combat. I don't want to... Oh, well, actually, he's already in range. Turn 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but We'll make it through. Let's use some... Yeah, that's fine. We'll use a wind attack on him. Let Zyhark take out this guy. I think we can likely get a crit here. Yeah! Good crit. Good crittance. All right, good level up. Level 5 cat. If he's not gonna move forward... maybe we can coax him forward, so that's a 12 and a 21. With defense 10, so that's like 8 damage. And then 11, yeah, so maybe we can just coax them forward. I don't want Ike to steal all of the XP here. But we can do a little bit. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do this. Let's take Soth. Move him over here. We're just gonna park Boyd there. We're gonna deposit Soth there to save us 1 turn. Then we'll heal Kieran, get him back in the game. I love how I've ignored this Raven. Okay, good. Oh, you're killing me, Jill. I want you to be a good character, but you're just struggling. Let's take 1 cautious step forward. Oh, he's got a longbow. Interesting. So he's gonna attack Nephany. Good dodge, Nephany. So we should only have to worry about the... oh, the mage didn't move. Okay. Well, I don't like that. Alright, Cat is about to revert. So we get to kill a bow. We'll send that to the convoy. I can't take him out, but I can start to. We'll put Zyhark up on this deck and see if we can't attract an attack here. The other thing I want to do, let's just go ahead and grab Soth. And maybe we can drop him next to that chest, save even more time. Drop him out of healing. Now, I don't want to push too far forward, but we'll start fighting this guy. We're only on turn 5. Even though this guy has an axe bonus, we're gonna take him out. Alright, we're basically ready now. We could move Ike on deck. This is going to cause people to move, but that's fine. We're just going to loot. Those humans take themselves far too seriously. It's almost as though being obstinate is the way of life to them. They let their foolish pride stand in the way, and what do they get in the end? A swift and stupid death. Now I'm getting terribly bored merely watching their foolishness. Nestling! I can see you're up to no good again. Stop calling me Nestling. Really, how many times must I tell you that, Niolucci? To me, you will always be a nestling. You can tell me as many times as you like, but I can't stop. You may be king now, but in my eyes, you will ever be my nestling with little eggshells stuck to your tail feathers. Oh, curses. Senile old fool. Forget it. And they leave. Hey, you there. Yes, sir. We should take advantage of the confusion of the battle to help ourselves to the cargo. These humans seem interested only in fighting their fellow men. If they can't be bothered to defend the treasure, I think it's fair to say they've lost their claim to it. Right you are, sir. Huh. Fight till you drop, ground-bound humans. We kill Voss while we sharpening our beaks in the mean. Well, that's less good, actually. I am less excited about that turn of events. Oh, goodness. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to crit Ike. So we're gonna have four of these guys now. That's rough. And they're going for the chests too. All right, new plan. We're just like, we gotta outrun them. This is mine now. We're also gonna loot this. Ooh, a Lagoo's axe. So we're gonna take Soth this way. Can I beat up this guy here? Nope, I missed. Okay. Good job, Gatry. What does one attack from Astrid look like? I deal 2 damage. And that's like most my health. I'm really worried about those guys. So let's try not to get ourselves into a bad position here. What we want to do is kind of hold on to the edge of the ship there, because it doesn't count as adjacent. So we can really kind of fill things out like that. And we'll put Rolf back in this protection of the bubble here. That should be fine. The problem is going to be Norris. A battle. Tell me what you see, Janaf. It's a bit far off, but with no fog, it shouldn't be a problem. The middle ship. I see Beork aboard. By their crests, I'd say they serve the hated Binyan Empire. And the other ships, I'm not sure who they belong to. Neither flies any flag, and I see no crest, but I can make out more Beork. From their behavior, I would say one side fights Binyan, while the other rushes to Binyan's aid. A battle between Beork ships? I do not understand this at all. Wilkie, tell me what they're saying. Just a minute, sir. The Apostle is aboard the Binyan ship and coming to her aid. Soldiers serving Crimea's princess? They appear to be mercenaries. And on that last ship, more soldiers, although I do not know which country they serve. It seems they had a contract of some sort with the Raven King. The Apostle? That would explain the presence of those graceless Pegasus Knights. What would you like to do, Your Majesty? We will fight if you give the word. The Apostle. This is a tempting opportunity. However, we're no scavengers, feeding on other scraps. When we fight, it will be with honor. We're going back home. Do some scouting and report back to me with what you find. Yes, sir. Okay. So the Eagle King isn't too bad. Finally, we hit him. Oh, they're going straight for the chest. God dang it. That's not good. They don't want anything besides the treasure. No. All right, how do we keep them from stealing my treasure? How do we do this, I wonder? We have to... I could deposit him right there. There's so many birds, man. And Astrid isn't going to be able to take this guy on, right? Nope. All right, well, we might have to be a little dare. Ooh, we could make a wait, this might work. Let's try to force our way across. Steel, iron. That's got to be steel. Oh, wait. Iron. Nope. Has to be steel. Okay. Brad. And we leave him there. Okay, now... 19 out of 31. That is not a lot of health. The problem is, what does Norris do? He's got a longbow, 18. So he can do like 20 damage. So we can attack with the short axe. And then fall back. So this is a gamble. But we're going to take the gamble here. Ooh, this is a big... This feels like a big gamble. But... that's what we're going for. Yep, she at full health. So we're going to drop Soth by that chest. I think Ike just like has to take one of these guys out. And then how does it look having Boyd attack? Looks okay-ish. Put Boyd there. We can put Zyhark here. Move Nephany onto the ship. Good. The bigger problem, so to speak, is that Gatry can't hit anything. We're a little bit worried about Rolf. So we're gonna run him over here. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. If we can survive one turn, which is a big if. I mean, I think they're still gonna be preoccupied with the chest. It's just the bigger question about what the boss is gonna do. If he moves, he could mess Jill up real bad with his bow. We would not really be happy about that. He didn't move. Perfect. Perfect. Now the slightly bigger issue is what's gonna happen when we open? So we're gonna get this chest. Hey, Speedwing. All right, now what? We got birds. Birds are coming. So it feels kind of like we have to immediately fall back to deal with birds. Which we're able to do. Oh, but even funnier than that, though. You know what the problem is with making your boss an archer? They can't counterattack. Which means you can simply surround them and they can do nothing to stop it. That's the level ups that I remember for Nephany. I'm even going to use a winged unit just to style on this guy. That's fine. We'll take 2 for sure hits. Come and get me. Alright, last one here. Maybe... I don't like making Zyhark fight the Lagoos, but we'll do it. Alright. I think we're basically fine. We've opened up all of the chests. And now the enemy's retreating. Go team. Oh, you just you dummy. Why do you throw away your life like that? No, I love that more birds showed up when the birds that were already here are leaving. They're like, we want to be part of the party too. All right, let's take out Norris. Goodbye, Norris. Anything else we need to do? No, we're fine. Goodbye, Norris. Accursed crows, you ruined all of my plans. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's send that to the convoy. And we still have to... Just gotta still actually deal with the last couple of turns here. It's a little awkward. Not much to do. There we go. All right. Finally. There they are. I hope we find Empress Sanaki safe and sound. Ladies, charge! Show them what we've got. There's literally no... We took everybody else out. I saw this coming, of course, you know. If they'd just paid me more, I'd have been willing to lend a hand. Oh well. What do a few human lives matter to us? They're none of our concern. We're done here. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's it. It looks like the dust is finally starting to settle. Looks like the crows took flight as soon as the Holy Guard arrived. The other assailants fled too. Then our job here is done. Crows are one thing, but what were those men doing with them? Yes, I thought that was odd too. They looked like pirates, but certainly they didn't act like them. True. They weren't interested in treasure, and their soldiers were definitely trained fighters. But who were they? Which country did they serve? Was this an attempt on the Apostle's life? It's possible. The Apostle is a symbol of the Benyon Empire itself. The Apostle is its empress. If she were to perish, it's fair to say that Benyon itself would perish as well. I see. The Apostle's missing? What do you mean? That voice. Something must have happened. Let's find out. This business is becoming quite the headache. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. If I could offer my life in repentance for... Oh, stop it. If you want to repent, do something useful and find the Apostle. Yes, ma'am. Did I hear correctly? Is the Apostle missing again? Oh, you're that mercenary. My men guarded the cabin entrance. As far as I know, we kept it safe from the enemy. From what I've been told, the Apostle slipped out of the cabin on her own in the chaos. On her own? Now why would anyone called the Apostle do something as stupid as that? Hey, Ike, watch your words. You're being rude. It's all right, Dame Knight. I have more important matters on my mind. I hate to ask, but would I be able to enlist your help in searching for the Apostle? Of course. You don't mind helping, do you, Ike? Nah. We'll search the enemy ship. Would you search your ship, just to be sure? I would appreciate it. I'll do what I can to find her, but I don't even know who I'm looking for. I think it's safe to assume she will be a woman of stature, a noblewoman of some sort. Huh. Well, I suppose all I have to do is keep my eyes peeled for any stowaway, anyone I don't know. Let's split up. We'll go faster if we search separately. Mist and I will check this side. Then Soren and I will search the rest of the ship. Soren, about what I said this morning. Yes? About the way you phrase things. I had to apologize for that. No, don't apologize. I know you. I know it's been bothering you, hasn't it? No, well, don't take it personally. I'm no better, you know. Your ability to speak plainly, the things that others won't, is part of what makes you brilliant. Others are too bound by courtesy. With you, I can trust that what you say is exactly what you think. Well, yes. Thank you, Ike. Now about that missing apostle. Oh, you found her? No, I don't think so, but there's a child stowing away in here. What? What is a child doing hiding on our ship? She must be some aristocrat's daughter. Probably slipped on from the Benyon ship. It was a hectic battle. She must have been frightened and hid herself here in the confusion. Are you going to help her? Well, we can't just leave her. Hey, are you all right? I'm fine. Hey, don't be scared. Who might you be? You don't look like a Laguz. Perhaps a new recruit? No, I'm a mercenary. I was hired by Princess Alencia. The Crimean princess? Ouch. What's wrong? Oh, you hurt your foot. Let me see. Hold. Do not approach me. Hey, I told you not to. Ouch! You're hurting me, you fool! Looks like the bone's not broken. Still, we better have Miss take a look at it just in case. Oh, what? What are you doing? Just hush up and hold on to me. There's my sister. She can heal that foot of yours right up. Are you trying to help me? Shouldn't you be elsewhere? I'm supposed to be looking for some sort of apostle person, but I think there are enough other people looking and I'd rather help the injured first. Huh. I see. This is indeed... Huh? What is it? Oh, nothing. If that's the case, I accept your help. Ike, any luck finding the apostle? Nope. All I found was a lost child. Hey, she's quite a cutie. Miss, do you think you can use your staff to heal this kid? Yeah. Is she hurt? Just her foot. But maybe she bumped her head, too. She's been mumbling complete gibberish since I picked her up. I kept silent, blaming these antics on your ignorance, but I can no longer tolerate your manners. Huh? What's wrong? It's your foot, isn't it? Prepare yourselves, peasants. Prepare for what? You stand in the presence of Sanaki, Empress of Binyan. I am the apostle, the voice of the goddess. Empress? What did she say? What? Then she is... Oh no, is she really? No, she can't be. No way. Hold your judgment. Even if she's lying, there must be a reason. You ignorant... Are you all right, Empress? My apologies. We were unable to reach you, and we left you in terrible peril. I accept full responsibility. You're late, Sigrun. What would you have done had something happened to me? Please, Empress, I beg your forgiveness. That won't be necessary. I am also partly to blame for what happened. Let's focus instead on our rescuers. As a reward for rescuing me, I would like to invite them to visit our court. And be sure that the one they serve, that girl who claims to be the Princess of Crimea, is invited as well. Princess Silencia's bodyguards, I presume. I'm sorry for the trouble you've gone to. And you are? I beg your pardon. My name is Sigrun. I'm a captain of Binyan's Holy Guard. No word of thanks will ever repay you for saving the Empress. Wait, so it's true? Are you saying that little child is Binyan's Empress? It appears so. I can't say I quite believe it, but she seems sincere. Besides, how many people do you know who command a legion of Pegasus Knights? The Empress has invited us to join her at Sienne, the capital of Binyan. I think we should go. Where is the princess? We should ask her permission before agreeing. She must be in the cabin. I'll take you to her. All right. We've done it. A solid 3 chapters or so cleared. And I think that this is a good place to stop for the evening. So we'll call it here, and we'll continue from this place next time. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.